I got involved with TPAC. My great uncle was actually one of the founding members of TPAC. And after moving here 2 years ago, my husband and I, before we actually were Tennessee residents, we were season ticket holders and have just really gotten to know the TPAC staff and really passionate about the arts and the Nashville community.
I got involved with TPAC. My husband and I at one point were season ticket holders, and we would bring our children here for different plays and shows, as well as us. We would come for date nights occasionally. But I would say like last year, attending the first annual Family Day, TPAC Family Day, that started it all. And so this year, coming back for the second year, got a chance to interact with Diana Pelham, who's absolutely fabulous. And, you know, the ask came about, and I was so honored to accept and take part in this opportunity. Nashville is known for hosting some of the best black tie events across the city, hands down. So one thing that, you know, I think that we're going to be so excited to see is visiting the brand new Four Seasons Hotel, downtown Nashville, the amazing views, the food. Remember?
Yeah, it's so
the
good.
food, the chefs. I mean, everything. Not to mention Matt Logan, the creative director, bringing his vision to life. The people are in for a real treat. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So Matt Logan, he is a Nashville native and award-winning producer, designer, director, and he is going to produce this unforgettable performance at the gala, which nods to the upcoming season, the impact of the community, and also just the diverse programming here at TPAC. So we can't wait to see it.
It's going to be an all-around experience for everyone. Lots of fun. It's going to be the hottest ticket in town.
Yeah, definitely something other black tie events aren't doing. Through the generous support of the Nashville community, TPAC Gala has raised nearly $2 million, and that goes back into their extensive programming that includes diverse art forms.
Mm-hmm. It is, you know, making everything inclusive for everyone.
Really where they can see themselves being represented on stage.
Yes,
you know,
being
so
able to be represented, everyone on and off of the stages.
Mm-hmm.
Is something that, you know, the programming, it goes back to the dance, theater. The arts are just so important as a whole. So, you know, giving back, doing these fundraisers is something that is so important. Mm-hmm. Because it's providing
like accessibility for everyone to come enjoy this.
Especially our future leaders, our young children. We want them to have that exposure, mm-hmm. to be able to express themselves in a creative fashion. I was equally honored and nervous about this opportunity. But one thing I will say, because I consider myself to be more of a workhorse that, you know, creates magic behind the stages versus a show horse that has to be out front. But I am so excited about this opportunity because of TPAC's mission and what it is that they do in the community, what it is that they are doing in our city, in our region, and across the state of Tennessee. So it's just gonna, like I say, we're in for an amazing treat.
I'm so excited to see this like vision come to life and have this amazing coach here who's become a friend. And I am also, you know, the Four Seasons is going to be amazing.
Yes, it is.
And I think I'm also looking forward to the outfits. Like last year, there were some really, really, really cool, avant-garde ensembles. And so I am ready to see what the Nashville community brings on April 1st.
Yes, definitely.
Growing up in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, which is an hour north of Nashville, I would come down here for field trips, and I always looked forward to it, not only just like the getaway from our small town and coming to what was this big city, and then, but just getting to experience that as a child living in a small town. And then when I was a senior in high school, my Christmas present one year was getting tickets to see Rent. And I came down here. I mean, I had a Discman in my car with the Rent soundtrack on a CD, and I would just wear it out. And then came down to the show, was not fully prepared for this emotional experience. I wept. I had mascara all over my face. I left here, I was telling her I looked like a member of KISS, like I just had black all over my face. And so now, as a mom of 3, and I want my kids to experience that. I know Tiffany feels the same way. It's
Yes.
like, I want my children to have that. And so getting behind TPAC and the arts and theater, it's just been a really easy decision for my husband, Dan, and I. And I know Tiffany and Alfred feel the same way.
For me, I would say my most recent memory is TPAC's Family Day. This year, my husband and I were honored to be selected as one of the host families. And so it was so amazing to invite other families and just see all the creativity that went behind the vision for this. We saw so many performances from children, arts and crafts, such a family-friendly, kid-friendly event. My kids had a ball. They did not want to leave. Like, we were one of the last families to leave that day. And coming here, seeing plays like The Lion King, The Color Purple, Hamilton, have all stuck in my head. Not to mention, before COVID, my husband and I had the opportunity to be guests here at the TPAC Gala for the Hamilton-themed gala a few years back, and it was nothing short of amazing. So all of these fond memories come back to me when I think of TPAC and how important it is to support the arts. I also would like to mention that myself and 2 of my girlfriends, this past summer, we took our daughters to New York for a Broadway play. And to see the excitement in their eyes, to see the show, it was all worth it. I mean, the arts, I can't express it enough, and I think Allison agrees. It's so important. We have to support TPAC, and we have to support the arts.